Ugh, ugh, man. That's literally how people play Pokemon Sleep, by the way. So Pokemon spin-off games, there are many of them. We have our good old classic games like Pokemon Go. But I decided to check every Pokemon spin-off game I could. And when I did this, I thought it was just gonna be a few. But little did I know, there are so many Pokemon spin-off games. So I'm gonna talk about all of them. Maybe there's some that I missed, but if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get started with the video. Let's start off this video with a pretty simple Pokemon spin-off game being Pokemon Sleep. It's a pretty self-explaining game. You just sleep. It's like the Pokemon game basically just records you're sleeping, how you're sleeping well, if you are doing good. Knowing me, I know my sleep schedule is absolutely destroyed, so I understand, but it's not really bad. I'm just not really a fan of it. If you like sleeping, then maybe this is your game. Another game is Pokemon Smile, a game where it teaches kids basically to brush their teeth, which is like a kid has to play a Pokemon game to brush their teeth. It's not like the worst thing, if it's teaching the kids, and I guess it's okay. And now iconic Pokemon spin-off one is the TCG, which is not are technically spin-off games with the physical one and the digital media. And the cards are alright. I've never played any of their card games. I did on a Pokemon card. Too bad I lost it and I'm never getting that thing back. I'll miss that thing forever. But the TCG games are pretty good, and I actually don't want to get to Pokemon card games. One of my favorite spin-off games though is the Mystery Dungeons games. What can I say? It's the game where you literally get to play as a Pokemon. It's one of the best written stories ever. Don't get me started if Explorers of the Cry of the Tears. Explorers of the Sky. That thing that made me cry. I can't even say it properly, man. But that thing is special to me. Another one is Pokemon Ranger. It's just like it takes advantage of the stylus if you have to spin around the Pokemon to catch it. I'm not really a fan of the Ranger games. To be honest, I've never even played it. But you know what I have made? Pokemon Shuffle, my boys. That's what we've been waiting for. Nah, for real, I haven't played Pokemon Shuffle. It's just a thing that Facebook was playing. This is literally just Candy Crush. Which we're gonna get a lot more when I talk about the other spin-off games. Now we have Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. The Stadium games are basically just the pre-champions, and are games that I definitely appreciate. They have lots of animation and budget, and probably for a kid back then, it was probably revolutionary seeing the Pokemon in 3D. But I still appreciate it. And speaking of Champions is another spin-off, which right now is going very good. Now I was a bit hesitant of the game because of how buggy it was, but since of them starting to fix it now, the games low-key have advantage, and I think will continue increasing the competitiveness. And I'm just happy that now competitive people don't need to play the main games and can just have their own game to play. As for another one, we have Pokemon Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness. Never played it, and I have to. I know I really have to start playing the spin-off games. But it's just the shadow stuff. It's a pretty cool spin-off games. But Cafe Remix, Cafe Remix, bro. This is what I've been waiting for. Who's ready? To match the stuff, bro? I've been waiting to play Cafe Remix, Now, but for real, I don't really care. This is just Candy Crush again, which is come on, man. Why there's so much Candy Crush Pokemon games? But Pokemon Rumble, I've actually played this game and I find it fun. It's kind of annoying when you constantly have to switch out your old guys just so you can get a better version. But I understand why people like it, and I even like it too. Need to fully finish it though. But what about pinball? Maybe if you're a fan of pinball, we got Pokemon Pinball. You can use Pikachu as like a ball and hit the mouth. That's how we play the Pokemon Pinball here. Or maybe you just want to take a photograph of a Pokemon. So we got Pokemon Snap. Take a little snap, a picture. Don't forget the anime made a whole character to sponsor this game, and nobody likes Snap, man, including Ash. Now we have Detective Pikachu, which came from which I mostly just know because of the movie that I'm pretty sure most people know. And the games are okay. I've never actually played the Detective Pikachu game, but I presume the story is just similar to the movie. Maybe some have different ones. But I do know about the Pokemon channel, you get to watch your WW Pikachu, your NB Chikorita, watch your different channels. It's just way just interactive. It's kind of similar to like a talking Tom, I guess. You just take care of Pikachu, you make him do stuff, and just watch on the channel. But what about Pokemon Dash, the best-selling games ever? Am I right? Like, look at these ratings. These ratings, they're beautiful, aren't they? Yeah, it's beautiful as Pokemon P-Cross, which is just like a crossword puzzle-looking game. You just have to, just arrange the stuff and end up making a picture. But I truly do think the peak game is truly Pokemon Puzzle League, a game on its own, bro. It's Candy Crush for the 1 millionth time. What else would you want? Such as Pokemon Trozy, bro. I know you want to play it. Look at this. It's peak gameplay. It's beautiful. Now another one is Pokemon Frienda, which is technically a spin-off, but it's not like it never got translated, so it's still in Japan. So for all I know, this is the only image I got. If you maybe know more information about this game or Japanese yourself, you could tell me of how this game was for your childhood. It could be peak or not. But what about Poke Park? You get to have a Pokemon in a park. It is pretty simple. It's okay. It's a alright game. Now we have Pokken Tournament, the game made by the same people who gave us Tekken. And honestly, this is the most missed potential game ever. You know how happy when I found out Pokemon has a fighting game just for it to fumble because it was on the worst console being the Wii U. And when they brought it for Nintendo Switch, the game was not that popular, man. This game has to be revived. We need a new fighting Pokemon game. Like, please, the only one killing us now is Pokemon Close Combat. We need it. Please. Gay Freak. But then we have Pokemon Conquest. Not the guy from Invincible, but Pokemon Conquest. It's similar to other like strategy games, something like Fire Emblem, and also like Advanced Wars. Sorry, that's the only game I've ever played that's similar to that. But if you had a chill game to just tap to, we got Magikarp Jump, where you just press the screen to make Magikarp Jump. Truly revolutionary, bro. The latest game got nothing on Magikarp Jump. What can I say? Then we have Masters EX, the game where I constantly see clips and like the voice acting, but will never play in my life. I don't know, man. Something about just playing Masters EX feels like the plague to me. Like my body wants to see the interaction, but I'm just so lazy. Like, is it me or is it just me? But you guys try to say like, I just don't know why, but my body just feels like this will be a waste of time, yet I want to see the cutscenes with the characters together. You know what? At least you got Pokédex 3D. Look at my boys in 3D, you just get to check the Pokemon in 3D. Is this even really a game, to be honest? Yeah, then we got Pokemon, another one from Japan, which was never translated. We got Pokemon the Thieves and the One Source of Pokemon. That was clearly shown to, I think, advertise a movie. For all I know, this game could be anything. All I just see from the images and stuff I could find about it, like you fight with lots of chess pins and froggies. Like, I think it's something similar to like Kirby Mass Attack or something. It could be anything, just like what I said. If the other game, you guys try to say what this is about. And a new recent Pokemon spin-off game, we have Pokopia. The game where you try to build a civilization for Pokemon while using Ditto and transforming along the way, making friends. It's so nice. It's like Pokemon Cross, Animal Crossing, and it's legitimately a good game. Now we have Pokemon Unite, the League of Legends cross Pokemon game. The game where you get to use your favorite Pokemon in League of Legends research. I really actually do want to play Unite, and should probably give some of the spin-offs a try, but I'll try it one day. Now, something I'm pretty sure most of you never knew, unless you're a Facebook mother, is Tower Battle. Yeah, I'm not lying. A game that was made for the Facebook. Yeah, Facebook of all things. A spin-off game for the Facebook, and it's not just one, but even two of them: Medallion Battle and Tower Battle. For Tower Battle, it seems very simple. You just stack Pokemon to make the highest tower you can. It's pretty simple. It's not that deep, you know. And then we have Medallion Battle, which honestly could be anything to me. From all I could see, this thing could be like literally anything. I really don't know what this could be. But what about Pokemon Friends? This thing is kind of similar to Pokemon Channel. From what I can see, it looks like you just take care of like a Pikachu and some Pokemon in like just you take care of them, and I think you can also and just do some puzzles with them. That's basically what the game is. You know, it's just a chill, friendly game. And then we have then we have sorry, I can't take this seriously. Look at what did they do to my boy Charizard. But Pokemon Quest was basically a game. Well, it's like an RPG game where you just use your Pokemon. It's similar to gameplay like Minecraft Legends, where you use like your Pokemon friends to fight along other Pokemon. You know, simple stuff. But I think the game was once I think the game is currently discontinued from last time I heard about it. But honestly, the game looked pretty good, and I wish could actually continue. But what about Art Academy? It's the game where you just draw Pokemon, and from also this button stuff in the back, whoever drew that Pikachu, let's just say, didn't know what the Pikachu looked like. He looked so deformed. And finally, our favorite spin-off game, Learning with Pokemon Typing Adventure, the game where you type the name of Pokemon. Truly peak gameplay. Who else could make such a game like this? This is beautiful. This is peak. But yeah, I just wanted to go through some of the spin-off games and see how they are. But that's basically what I can say about them. If you want to see more videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. But I've been Fanta Fetif, and I'm out.